Hey guys, Namaste Ji. So I am Tenjilamo back again with a new video. So in this video I'm going to discuss about John Donne and his poems. So as per the syllabus of UPSC, we have total 5 poems under John Donne, which are the Canonization, the Relic, Good Morrow, To His Mistress Going to Bed, and Death Be Not Proud. So first of all, let's discuss a little about John Donne. So John Donne was a poet of later 16th and earlier 17th century of both the Elizabethan and Jacobean age. So he wrote songs and sonnets and satires, and his earlier poems were known for their erotic nature, as you may have read To His Mistress Going to Bed. So he was known to be the master of conceits. So the first and foremost question which should arise here is, what is metaphysical conceit? So metaphysical by its very literal meaning means beyond the physical world. So poets, they talk about things which are beyond the physical world. They enters into that realm of the universe which science is unable to explore. For example, they talk about love, they talk about religion, morality, etc. And conceit, it is an extended version of metaphors. So in conceits, the poets, they compares two completely and vastly different things and combines them to create a very intellectual and witty metaphor. For example, John Donne, in his A Valediction Forbidding Mourning, he compares the partners of two lovers with the legs of a compass. So this was all about metaphysical conceits. And if we talk about the poems of John Donne, and if we look at the previous year question papers and look at its trends, there are certain themes which have been asked repetitively. So one of these themes is metaphysical conceits. So I have a question in front of me. It is of 2018 question paper. It says, discuss the salient features of metaphysical conceits used by Donne and elucidate your answer citing examples from the poems prescribed for study. So first of all, you should know what metaphysical conceit is, as I already told you before. And the next thing, while reading the poems, you should find those metaphysical aspects in John Donne's poetry. So let's talk about the canonization. In this poem, the very title itself is a conceit, because canonization is an act of Christian communion, but Donne refers to the word to work for them to make them the saints of love. So he here combines love with religion. And in canonization, he even compares themselves, him and his beloved, with the mythological phoenix bird. So if you have watched Harry Potter, you must have seen this bird. Dumbledore had it. So ये क्या करता है? It burns in itself and regenerates from its own ashes. Okay, so he says, and we in us find the eagle and the dove, the phoenix riddle hath more wit, by us we two being one are it. So to one neutral thing both sexes fit, we die and rise the same. Okay, so you see how he compares himself and his beloved with mythological things and very completely different things. So you can say he employs very unconventional metaphors in his poems. And if we talk about the Good Morrow, he says, my face in thine eye, thine in mine appears, and true plain hearts do in the faces rest. Where can we find two better hemispheres, without sharp north, without declining west? So here he is comparing himself and his beloved with two hemispheres of the earth. He says how the earth is incomplete without his two hemispheres. Similarly, him and his beloved, they are incomplete without each other. So this was all for today. We'll talk about metaphysical conceits in his other poems in the next video. So thank you.